Good evening, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. I am joined this evening with Ken from Scotch Down Under. I'm incredibly sorry that I sound the way I do. I am just recovering from a cold because I have children in daycare, and we all know what that's like. So I have had to post. Oh my God, right? So I have had to postpone this a couple of times because my son was sick, and then my daughter hit her head and I had to watch her for concussion. And then I couldn't taste anything the other day. And I may sound like a trash panda right now, but I can taste again. So I am incredibly happy. So I am really, really sorry for the constant postponement. My sincerest apologies for that. Yes, good evening to everyone on the East Coast. I know it might be a bit late for you. I'm incredibly sorry. If you're tired and you want to go to bed, please do so. Don't hang around if you don't want to. If you are just waking up and you are all the way in the Americas, good morning. I really hope you have a great day today, especially if this is where you've decided to start your morning. What's up?
Yeah. So
what's up? If this is the place where you want to be when your morning has just woken up, man, I am grateful for your existence. So thank you for that. So tonight I am trying this beautiful, beautiful whiskey from Portland, Oregon. Okay. It is from the Westward Distillery. Some of you may or may not have heard of it. We already have a couple of their casks that were limited edition exclusives for the Whiskey Club. They have been mentioned before on Ken's channel. If you have not heard of the Whiskey Club, I will talk about them once I've given this a try. It's the sample Ken tried. What do you reckon? How long ago?
3 weeks.
Yeah. Because this is the August release. I opted out for the Arbor Law, which was this month's release, because at the end of this, I will let you know what next month's release is, and I am so excited. I'm gonna get 2 bottles. So keen. Yeah, the October release. Yeah, I'm keen. I'm so keen.
Is that the one that starts with S, or is it the one that starts with C?
It's the one that starts with L.
L?
Yeah. It's the one that starts with L. It's the one that, remember, I was bugging you about if we could potentially get like an extra bottle or two. But I didn't think it was. It's registered on their website, but that's not what their website says.
No,
it says that's their October whiskey.
Yeah, the Aberlour, no, just when they initially announced it, it was announced as an add-on. It wasn't actually going to be their bottle of the month.
Yeah, they've moved it to the October bottle.
Yeah, it was going to be the October add-on. Maybe they've changed it to the actual bottle of the month.
That'd be really,
because originally when they first announced it, they said it was October's add-on bottle.
I wonder what they're going to do. I wonder what they're going to do for their actual bottle then. If it's gonna try and compete with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna have to be good if it's competing with the Pig L.
Well, that's what they were asking for tasters for the next bottle, because that hasn't been announced yet, because they normally do that before the announcement.
That is true.
The L has been.
That's true, and they wanted all of the comments in by today, so.
Yeah.
So we shall see. Hopefully.
Yeah, I also opted out of the Aberlour 14 double cask. It sounded like a great whiskey until it read it was 40% ABV, and I went, nah.
Same. I read it and I was like, this sounds quite nice. I'm excited about this. Not anymore. No, not for 40%. I'm not paying that for 40% when I have something that is equal to that. That is a 64. No, 62 per 5.
Isn't everything, but it is a freaking big lot of it.
When you've got 22.5 difference,
yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, 40% for a 14-year Abla doesn't
I
compute.
know. I may as well be drinking a Cardu.
Yeah, I know,
And I
right?
can get,
And the Cutler's
and
probably
I can get that
okay.
from Dan's. I can get that from Dan's.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
G'day, Simon. G'day, Almanjo. G'day, Greg.
Lilith, my darling, you are still hiding in here.
There'll be much more for me. I like Abuna. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I've had Abla 12, and it's kind of meh. The 16's
See, I haven't had it.
Okay. Yeah, the Abla 12 is kind of eh. Whereas the Abuna and the other one, the Elba, aren't that bad. They're right, depending on the batch.
Well, with the Westward, I'm quite excited about it because I got a bottle of theirs in 2019. The Pinot Noir cask. It's got the beautiful royal blue label. I did get that. And it's quite nice. I liked it. But it was their older round bottles. This is their new bottle design. And I love it so much to the point where I'm going to strip the label and keep this as an infinity bottle by the time it's done. Because that
that's cool.
Is stunning.
That's cool.
That is so beautiful. It's got these beautiful abstract angles.
Yeah,
I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's a 10 Ford bottle.
I'm sorry, what?
That's a 10 Ford bottle.
What does that mean?
10 Ford.
It's funny, guys, because he seems to think if he says the same thing 3 times, I'm going to understand.
When the penny drops, you're going to hit yourself.
Okay.
What were we talking about just before that was yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 Ford.
What?
Told ya.
Okay, that's it. The stream's over. We're done. Bye, guys.
I'm like...
Shut up, Jim. Shut up, Jim.
G'day, Jim.
But so this lovely bottle has a beautiful, I think I'm honestly, I'd have to see what it is. It's copper or it's brass. Little badge on it.
Embellishment.
It is
I didn't
stunning.
Understand even.
I know, right? Oh my God. Leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone.
I do agree, Greg. I did actually think the same thing.
It is beautiful. This bottle is absolutely stunning. And I love it. Like, they put out this absolutely amazing looking 62.5. It matured in Guatemalan casks for an extra 12 months. So they've used their amazing best-selling Westward. They've matured it in Guatemalan casks for an extra 12 months on top of that. And they've just produced this stunning dram. And I've seen what it looks like in some of the photos. And once it's poured, it just looks like liquid bronze. And they have done so well with their marketing, with how they've created the unicarton. They have this absolutely fantastic story about it on the back. All right, I will post a photo for anyone who is interested. What are you sniffing?
The sample. There's like...
Oh my Lord.
Half a mil.
And again, it has that beautiful, like, look at just look at that shine. Like, they have nailed. This is probably one of my favorite packaging that I've gotten from the Whiskey Club before. I am a little bummed because there's a tear in it.
I know, with the Whiskey Club, both of the clubs.
It does bug me almost to the point where I want to post online and ask if anyone is getting rid of their Unicut so I can get it because I want one that's not broken. But I'm like,
probably somebody locally.
There's a little part of me that's like, yeah, but how crazy are you?
No, I'd do it if it was a really cool packaging.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at that.
I know some people just get rid of their packaging and just want to show the bottles. I'm one of the ones.
Oh, I don't. Oh my gosh, no, I don't. Yeah. I even have some of the boring boxes that some of them have come in. Lark were lazy. Lark didn't even give you a box or anything. They just gave you a bottle. Beautiful bottle.
Yeah, well, that's the same with the Star Wars. Yeah. Well, the owl that's coming on as that add-on, that box is shite.
Yes.
It's like flimsy paper.
Yes.
It's like
oh my gosh. The other one I got and the other one I got gifted today when our daughter was born, I'm so terrified that box is just going to disintegrate.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Very ordinary.
Not a fan. But
this one.
Yeah.
You probably like this. This is a sexy packaging.
No, there's a Glenlivet out there that I asked. The only thing about this, I don't want to open it because it has this beautiful forest green paper tape on both sides. And it's so pretty. I don't want to cut it because it's perfectly straight.
It's a bit hard to get into the liquid.
I know.
Yeah.
The fun fact about these, by the way, every single bottle that was produced was hand poured. Like, they did go through the machines and everything, but everything was all hand monitored because they did show that it was hand monitored, and every label was hand placed. All the taping hand placed, and I love that. They've just taken that little bit of extra care. So then I have
extra work. That's for sure.
Then I have to cut it.
But this bottle's got wings. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got wings.
Oh, they've done good though. They've created those little, so you don't rip it too much. They've created those little tear dots, whatever they're called.
Perforations.
Whatever they're called.
Perforations.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Is it that word?
I don't know what the word is.
Is that the word we're talking about? Packaging wise,
he's doing it again.
The Velvet, previous vintages, some Glen Scotia, the Lot 40, the Chag 42, goddamn, and of course many compass spots.
There we go. So she's open, and label is pretty good. I'm still pretty happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I have an OCD problem when nice pot. America. I have an OCD problem.
We have a nice synthetic cork.
They need to go back on square.
No, I think it's
the correct way around.
I'm not sure. What was that, sorry?
When those kind of bottles that have the tape and everything, I have to put the cork in exactly how it came out. It has to be.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I can't shove it in there.
And it's really good because the writing is actually on different sides, so you can get it exactly in line with the exact way I wanted to begin with, because the writing is on opposite sides. So if you twist it, it doesn't work. That's great.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yes, OCD, yes. I can't not do it.
Yeah, she is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Pour's nice too. She's sticking to the glass so well. Like you can
62%.
You can barely even tell. You can barely even tell. It's only just started to run down the inside of the glass. I love that. Look at that color.
Oh, that sucks, Chris.
That is lovely.
That's a very bronzy dark
wow. Color. Oh my God. That is just pure honey and butterscotch and like clover or clean grass or... Oh my God.
That sounds familiar. Like, I can't remember the notes, but that sounds familiar.
That smells amazing. Hobbit who drinks. Does it say if it's non-chill, filtered, and non-colored, as it might be previous concept? Why is just curious? Let's find out. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. It didn't say. Yeah, only got 62.5%. So the other whiskey club here, because we've got 2 whiskey clubs, their bottle they're bringing out is a, for the next one, is going to be a, that Patuki company, Kalila.
Kalila?
It's a Kalila. I can't remember the specs on it, but it looks pretty damn good. I think it was a 15-year-old heavy peated Kalila.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds damn good.
I can't see anything about it in the letter that we've got, and it doesn't actually state.
They'll usually say down on the piece of paper that has the price and the ABV.
Yeah.
Down there.
No. Well, it's not. This isn't the price one. This is that lovely letter that you get. That gives you like this really cool story about it.
I'll have a look at my emails.
Do you want to have a quick look for me?
Yeah.
Because it should be in the email that we got for the original release.
Correct. It'll be in the original write-up.
Yeah, in the start of August. Because I can't see anything about it.
Yeah, Greg, that Kalila sounds pretty damn good. I'll see if I can find the specs on that. It's a particular company.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Greg. We'll get Ken will have a look for me, mate. Okay, I'm at CP time. All right, Lilith, my darling. I hope you sleep well. Okay. Bye, beautiful.
Night, Lil.
Like, the more you smell it, you get past that in your face honey and sweet, creamy butterscotch and whatever green that is. And then you hit citrus. Then you just hit that lovely, like it's almost like baby citrus, like a small mandarin or like a tangerine or something.
No age statement, 62%. Maturation is Virgin American oak, finished with 4 months in casks. Magdalena, Guatemalan Rum. So they're Portland, Oregon, founded in 2004. 2-pot stills, polished bronze. We said that. Oh, here we go. Bright notes of tangy tangerine.
Oh, so it's not mandarin, it is tangerine.
Yeah.
It has that really nice sweet mandarin kind of baby orange smell.
So nothing about filtration or colour.
Oh my Lord. What's up? Oh.
A bit hot on the old palate?
I don't know. That's got to... I'm really hoping this is just because I've just got my taste buds back. But it's almost got like a coconut salt in there. I'll try it again when I'm 100% like on my game again. But
yeah, this is only a neck pour as well.
Yes. Oh yes, definitely. But wow. You that 62% is gonna come and punch you in the face, isn't it?
It'll let you know you're alive.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I should have had this a few days ago when I was sick, and I might have might have kickstarted me back up again.
Who's the other one?
Once you get past the proof, it's that first flavor I'm getting, weirdly enough, is it's like a salty, creamy kind of custard sort of texture that's happening across my taste buds.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember that. I said it was like a custard shortbread.
Yeah, it's like a custardy, like a vanilla custard, but it's almost like a salted coconut extract kind of honey in there. Kind of like if you were eating like a Bounty, but like a liquid Bounty. That's kind of how, yeah, like if you liquefied a Bounty bar, that's kind of what that makes me think of.
Well, that makes sense from the version oak. You can quite often get coconut vanilla type note from version oak.
There's some warm spice to the end, though.
You got to expect that with 62.3%. That's what it is. Mentions they never chill filter and never colour their whiskey, just to let you know. There you go. Thanks, Greg.
That's awesome. I remember the Pinot Noir one is not coloured or chill filtered. I do remember that.
Yeah, and there's certainly no reason to chill filter at 62.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. The more I drink of it, that proof is just like, it's mellowing out so nicely that I'm able to actually taste that there's almost like a cobbler kind of, like a stone fruit kind of like flavor in there, like a peach or a white plum or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
No, my impression of it, it had the vanilla-y coconut thing.
Yeah.
I should have gone back and watched my review on it, but
if anyone does want to go back and watch the review, Ken will post a link to it later in the comments section when he finds it.
Yeah, it's one of the episodes back there.
Way back when.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really
I just remember
surprised by that.
most of the notes on the palate and nose were very subtle. I do remember that. And it felt a bit young. Yeah, and
My throat feels really thick now because of this.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels really thick and heavy, almost as if I've had a tablespoon of molasses. Is kind of what I've got the feeling of. And I'm still smelling.
Not distiller's yeast. There you go. Yeah, that's definitely going to make a difference.
Right.
But that's a completely different strain of yeast. So it's going to...
Yeah, it's finishing almost like a toasted spice, like spices. But just like pie spices.
Okay, so like apple pie, cinnamon type thing. Okay.
Yeah, but not apple. Like I'm not tasting any apple or pear or anything like that. But I'm getting that. I'm getting that in the like bakery spice. So I've got.
Okay.
I've got like a ml of water. So I'm just gonna put a couple of drops in. I put in about half a ml. I'm gonna see what happens.
On the paper, this stuff and you seem very appealing.
Oh, that's interesting. That honey has all but disappeared. That honey is pretty much gone. Now it just smells like vanilla bean. Like vanilla bean and like a tropical fruit. But really mellow, like what you were saying, it's really mellow. It's you've got to really sit down and think about it.
I should go back to my emails and actually find the notes that I sent to them. There you go. I'll even set my original notes. Duh. G'day, JD.
Ooh, that is crisp. Adding that water, that heat and warmth, and that spice, that is now just so clean and crisp, and that custody feeling is gone.
It's gone.
And that custody feeling is gone with the water. Now it's just. Yeah, honestly, it's just really, really like vanilla and molasses and.
Okay, so
that proof is right there though. That is so fascinating.
So I put light, faint floral notes, vanilla custard, cinnamon, lemon, white pastry, light oak toast note, hints of light red wine finish on my initial nose.
Right.
First palate, buttery smooth texture.
Yep.
Mid palate, short honey, light red wine suggestive notes, not heavy forward with strong pepper, but warming overall. Finish is very pleasant with a very nice subtle oak that hangs on for some time.
Yeah, so that pepper would be that spice, those spices that I'm getting.
Yep. Some heat on side of the tongue, medium mouthfeel, mid palate, red wine, subtle notes, good honey, buttery mouthfeel, gentle oak finish. Adding water, the nose is a little more white pepper, AB forward, fresh pasta dough. On palate, still
that's right.
Red wine still there, oak finish still present. On an empty glass, there's a fresh cinnamon note that is quite pleasant. Overall, the nose is very pleasant. Mouthfeel is buttery honey. Mid palate has a nice subtle red wine. Finish is long, subtle. Generally a buttery, pleasant, subtle brand that does not show on the nose. and palate at its cast strength. A great introductory whiskey for newcomers and people wanting a pleasant surprise.
This is definitely something that I would offer an experienced whiskey drinker, not an experienced whiskey drinker who tastes and samples. This is something that I would offer to someone who is used to having 62 proof, like 62%. Like,
yeah, but that's usually someone who tastes whiskey, not just drinks.
Yes, but I mean, like, when I say like someone who's experienced, I don't mean someone who tastes for a profession. This is something that I would offer, like you or JD or one of David's older ex colleagues, Womble. It's something like that I would offer when they came over, because they would appreciate everything about this whiskey, and that proof would not kick their ass as much as it would someone who's living on 40 proofs. Like,
yeah.
I know some people that are. I know a few people that I've spoken to recently that are just like, oh yeah, I drink this and that and that. Like, what do you drink? And I'm like, not that. I'm not a snob. I'm sorry. I just have standards. I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
Try that one.
It's good. I'm sure really happy. I'm so happy with this. Like, remember though, when you had your sample, you were like, look, like you liked it, but it still wasn't, there was something about it. It still just was not for you. And when we were talking, I was,
it just wasn't do anything for me. I found
it just wasn't, it wasn't complex enough for you. And I was like,
it wasn't complex. It had some stuff going on, but it just found boring. Like the notes were very subtle and subdued.
See, I absolutely love this. But you even said to me, when you were tasting it, you were like, you know what, like a lot of this is the sort of stuff like I would drink that I would like. And because, and that's it. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get it. And I am not sorry. Yeah. Like, I don't mind that I only bought one bottle.
I had one sample. I don't know whether that was the bottom of the bottle. It was a sample. I don't know whether the heat got to it. So many factors, and whether I could have been off on that night that I had it. It's very hard to judge a whiskey on one sample.
All boxes I sent out got returned back to Poland. Wait, what?
Yeah. So the sample, the bottles that was sent to myself, and the box of candy sweets that sent to you got sent back because Australia is not allowing stuff from Poland into Australia because of COVID.
Oh my god! From Poland. Is there an option for us to reroute it, like through your American postbox? Is that an option?
Customs and all that stuff. No, we have to pay all the customs and duties and taxes and shipping and. So we're just gonna have to wait.
Yeah. 'Tis not the end of the world.
I was surprised that it got bounced back for COVID reasons. That didn't make much sense.
Scan it. You can literally, they do COVID checks on packages that enter the country. But wait, hang on. They have an issue with something coming from Poland, but we're still getting shit from the US.
Yeah, I know. And other countries.
We're still getting stuff from China.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. I was shocked when JD said that.
Excuse me while I sit here and I just be confused for a hot minute.
Yeah. I'm still perplexed over that.
Yeah, I like this. This is absolutely stunning. I'm incredibly impressed. Like, I don't have any negative whiskey like after flavors or anything like that in my mouth or in my throat. I just have that molasses thick feeling from drinking that nice. It's almost like the same feeling that I would get when I was drinking hot sake. My throat would just feel nice and thick and warm.
No, I had no negative things about it. There was no bad taste or anything like that. When I had that sample on that day, to me, it was just boring.
Yeah.
I felt that the flavors were too subtle. They needed a bit more punch, and for 62% ABV, and being virgin oak plus Guatemalan Rum cask, I expected a lot more flavor to be imparted that they just didn't come across.
Well,
it was just very generic.
See, I'm happy with that because I was getting that. I'm really hoping it's not just because I'm on the mend. I'll try it again in a week or two, because I was still getting that like almost salted coconut in there with that nice creamy flavor at the beginning. I was getting that like nice salted sweet in the beginning, and I am not mad at all, because when I hear rum cask, I don't think Bundy rum. I think Malibu.
That's not rum.
I don't care.
It's not rum.
I don't give a shit.
It's junk.
I don't care. My channel, my rules.
You don't think that. I'm just saying, when you think rum, that's not rum.
But here's the thing, though. Rum, to me, is repulsive. So when I hear rum, I automatically think spiced rum, and I think Kraken or Captain Morgan, and then I jump straight to Bacardi, because my mother lived on Bacardi when I was younger. It was always white rum for her, which brings me to that coconut level Malibu. And that is how my beautiful little ADHD brain got to Malibu. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, none of those are rums. They're just shit.
And that's your opinion, my darling.
I'll have to send you some real rums.
I don't want to drink a rum.
Blow your mind. No, real rums. If that's all you've had, then you're missing out on some really good stuff.
Okay, my first, I'll rephrase. My first bout of alcohol poisoning was because of Bundaberg rum. I don't like Bundy rum. I have tried it since in a few different forms because my taste buds are going to change. Unfortunately, my gag reflex hasn't changed.
Well, I'd expect someone to gag on that has decent taste buds because
it's trash.
Exactly.
So, spiced rum, love spiced rum.
Sailor Jerry's is actually okay for a cheap rum.
Sailor Jerry, I hate Sailor Jerry actually. Now that I think about it, I had this. I had a cocktail when David took me out on a date ages ago, and it had Sailor Jerry and like Granny Smith apple juice, fresh pressed, and something else in it. It was nasty. It didn't do it for me at all. So that is not my thing. But what I did notice with this was that beautiful salty coconut butterscotch deliciousness. It literally just takes me straight to the Caribbean, straight to Malibu. And even though it's Guatemalan rum, it's not Caribbean rum, it's Guatemalan. It still just gives me that yummy flavor palette. I'm not, like I said, I'm not mad that I didn't buy a second bottle. I'm good with just having one bottle. But this is really nice for me. This is definitely a win for me. I'm happy with that.
I'm with Jim. Sailor Jerry's not what I would call a cocktail rum. And old man Joe saying, yeah, good rum is quite nice. I'll give you some samples of some good rum.
Fair enough.
Like sipping rum, not just getting smashed.
What is sipping rum?
Sipping rum. Rum that what you're doing now, that's what you do with a good rum.
No, you don't. You drink rum to get pissed. All the pirates have said so.
No.
This guy, you guys, this guy.
Exactly what you do with a good whiskey is what you do with a good rum.
I am so happy with that. I am so happy. Probably one of my favorites from the club so far. But I do have a few from the club that are still unopened. So when I get my vault, I will be able to do a few back-to-backs and go from there. Because I do have the 2 Larks, the June and July edition from last year that I do want to try together as well. $400 rum isn't meant to be slammed back. If you're spending $400 on a rum, you're an idiot.
No. It's the same if you spend $400 on a scotch or a bourbon.
And that is their opinion. This is my opinion, and that's okay. Look, the way I see it is, if you have found a rum that costs $400 and you like it that much, and it legit brings you joy, like Maria Kondo kind of joy, then you spend that $400, my dude. Do it. Don't let anyone hold you. Don't let anyone hold you back.
Same with any drink. Same with any drink.
Don't let anyone hold you back. Just don't expect me to agree with you on your decisions.
Until you try it.
No, good. I don't know.
Well, it's just like in our teenage days when we just get smashed on Jack Daniels or Jim Beam. And
I don't want to talk about those days. No.
Yeah, I know. We don't talk about those days, but it's like that. And you go, okay, I don't like bourbon or just some cheap, nasty scotch, and you got smashed on it and you have a gag reflex. Okay, I don't like it. But now we're a lot more cultured and wiser. Now we like.
We're cultured. We're cultured now.
Yes.
We have standards.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we have standards. we're part of a whiskey club, people. We have standards now.
Yeah, we don't mix. We taste our whiskey and alcoholic beverages. We enjoy them for the purpose of enjoyment.
I have a small handful. I do still have a small handful of whiskey that I love with ale. That's it. You will never catch me putting whiskey in cola ever anymore. No.
I mean, if you want to, just don't do it next to me because I'll cringe and walk away.
Don't advertise that shit, eh? Don't advertise it. Do it. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, you can do it. Just as long as it's you
we
you
are
do
at the bottom. Yes. So win-win overall. I will put my review on distilled, and like that's, to me, that's easily a 4. That's a 4.5 for me. I'm absolutely over the moon. So the Whiskey Club, well done. Incredibly impressed with that one. So if you are in Australia and you have not heard of the Whiskey Club, which if you've been on my channel or on Ken's channel, you really should have heard by now. But for those who have not and they're new to my channel, the Whiskey Club is a subscription whiskey provider in Australia. We are the largest whiskey club on our lovely continent. Actually, are we the largest whiskey club in the world? No,
definitely not.
Just on our continent. Biggest Australia.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I was like, I'm going to ask. So, largest whiskey club in Australia. Every first Friday of the month, you will get an email. It is 100% free to subscribe. You will get an email. They will tell you what that month's whiskey of the month is. And you will also, as you scroll down, it will give you the add-ons for that weekend release. Because what they do, sneaky, what they do is throughout the month, they will spoil us. They will change the add-ons. So if you decide you do not want to get that whiskey of the month, it is not for you. You opt out, you select the opt-out option. It does not cost you a thing, okay? If you do want to have it, it will cost you anywhere between $115 to $135 for a bottle. The most expensive bottles that you will pay for, I think, are around the $150 mark for
Yep.
the monthly release.
The
Okay,
bottle add-ons
the
can
bottle
be
add-ons. I have seen like they did the Glenfiddich Grand Cru, which was just shy of $400 a few months ago.
Yeah.
So they do your beautiful, expensive, luxurious whiskeys. They really do them.
But
they're in the add-on section. Okay.
Yep. And the Whiskey Club has a lot of buying power. Actually, the next bottle is Starward Solara.
Wait, what?
Starward Solara.
I will look at. Let's talk about that next week because I'm going to do snacks next week because I bought this amazingly big snack bag and I don't know what's inside.
Oh, nice.
But
yes, the Whiskey Club does do exclusives, which they
that is the fun part. So this Westward is an exclusive. Do you see this lovely thing here? It is an exclusive. This was produced 100% for the Whiskey Club and the Whiskey Club only. This bottle will not be retail. What Ken is holding will not be retail. These are
only 294 bottles exclusively done for the Whiskey Club. And you get the little Whiskey Club on there.
Yeah, I'll have to find out how many.
Glen
I'll have to find out how many of these
Glen Scotia. This is the Caribbean rum cask, Glen Scotia.
Yep. I've got some lovely distilleries in Tasmania who have sold a specific line only to the Whiskey Club. They did some for Christmas in 2019. They had a specific Christmas only release and all of their products went to the Whiskey Club. It's a Whiskey Club exclusive and I bought 2 bottles. So anything that does have that Whiskey Club exclusive, even if you're like, oh no, I can get that here on the shelf, there will be something about that blend that is different that you cannot get. Whether it be something in the finish, a time frame here, or an ingredient here that has been changed, notes here that are different, a barrel here that is different. Something is different. And the Whiskey Club exclusives, that's it. So if you do want to take the opportunity to have a look around on the website, just go to the Whiskey Club website. I have put it in the description down below. If you do wish to subscribe, again, it is free to subscribe. All of the instructions are in the description as well as my referral code. If you use the referral code, if you use the referral code when you sign up, not only in your first bottle purchase will you get your bottle, you will also get a free sample whiskey as well, as will I. So it's free whiskey for both of us. Kind of like a win-win. I'm not going to lie. Pretty keen about that. Yeah. So throughout the month, they do extra add-ons that aren't in that first weekend release. That is something to always keep in mind when you're just chilling on the couch or something. Just have a look on the website. Have a look if an add-on has been changed. You never know. There might be something that you've been hunting for that you didn't know was available. So definitely something to look forward to. If you opt out and you don't want any add-ons, lovely little fun fact is the Whiskey Club still keeps on giving. There are very specific bars and breweries or distilleries around Australia that are part of the Whiskey Club Clubhouse. Your Whiskey Club website will produce a Whiskey Club membership card. It has a live time counter, so you can't screenshot it and save it to your phone. It has a live time counter. You show it to whoever is at the bar, and that you actually get 20% off all purchases. The Whiskey Club doesn't let you down. That's it. We have 2 of them here in Perth. There's Death and Taxes over in Brisbane that I have been to, and they are amazing. I cannot stress enough that if you are over east, go to Death and Taxes.
And on top of that, every single bottle that they bring out, they do a YouTube show. I mean, a Facebook show, where you go on there and you watch the stream. They talk about the whiskey. They might have the master distiller, etc., etc. And you might have a tour around the distillery. And then they do a bunch of giveaways. They might give away that bottle, the next month's bottle. a massive pack, like when they did the Flora and Fauna. They
That's
gave
it.
away
Yeah, that's it.
we've
seen them give away 6 bottles in a collection before.
Yeah.
We've seen them do that. They've given away limited edition merch that is only available to the Whiskey Club from that distillery. That merch is produced specifically for the purpose of that giveaway and that giveaway only. Little things like that. So joining the Whiskey Club does not have to mean you have to buy the whiskey every single month. I will tell you though, if you forget to opt out of your Whiskey Club that bottle. You will get direct debited, my guys. Okay, you're gonna get direct debited. You're gonna get whiskey in the mail within the next week.
Unless
I'm sorry.
You set it up if you're one of those people that forgets all the time and ends up with bottles that you don't want. Set it up with a debit card that you have to put the money in to actually get deducted.
That's another thing. If the money is not in your account, they will try it twice. If it does not go through, you will not get direct debited. So that is always a thing. But yeah, I haven't had any regrets. I have forgotten twice, and I have ended up with mystery whiskey, and I haven't been mad at it. I haven't.
Yeah, so, I mean, most of the bottles are pretty damn good. I've only had a couple of duds, but yeah, most of the bottles and getting one off.
That's it. I've had one or two that are a bit on that rare, but
yeah,
all of the exclusives that I've had, loved.
Oh, been great. Loved. Yeah,
I have not had an exclusive that I've had regrets for buying. So. And I now have to go online and change because you can actually select your favorite bottle out of your purchase list. I now have to go and change my favorite bottle from my purchase list now because that's a winner. I am so happy with this. So we'll see if we get selected for the sample. Did you get any notification, by the way, or did you just get a random package in the mail?
I just got a random package in the mail with a letter.
Lovely.
Yeah. Professional. No notification, no message, no nothing. And they sent it the day after it was meant to be in. Or on the day it was meant to be in, something like that, yeah.
Did you open the Glenfiddich 14 yet? Yes, I did. I did open the Glenfiddich 14. I really enjoyed it. I did. I really, really enjoyed it. I think however.
I think he's talking about your bottle that's still sitting
Oh, no. I haven't opened yours, the one that JD sent me. No, I haven't opened that one yet because I haven't gotten it yet. And that's okay because I did get the bottle from the Whiskey Club. There are going to be slight differences though, like because they're going to be coming from, they'll obviously be from like different barrels because it's a different production line. But I shot myself in the foot. I put that bottle as a unicorn bottle because I never thought I was going to get one. And I topped it up too much. And it was not as perfect as I pictured it to be. It is lovely. It is lovely.
I would say
it's not. It's lovely for me. It's lovely for me. Shut your face. It is
no, you're trying to talk it up. You don't want to put it. Just say it's meh. Meh means it's not bad. It's not good. It's just meh.
I genuinely like it because I do go and I do drink it. And I will drink it when I'm feeling a little bit on the trash side because I do want to feel that nice comfort that Glenfiddich always gives me. And the 14 is so nice and easy to drink. So it is. It is lovely. It is not as good as I thought it was going to be, though.
What's this?
I put it on a pedestal.
On Whiskey Club, don't hesitate. Just get it. Just ask Ken. Are you trying to be funny, Simon? Because that Anok I got from the Whiskey Club was absolute fucking garbage. The 2007 Anok? No. That's dishwashing liquid.
Oh, dear. Dear.
It's so bad. Every other Anok I've ever had has been amazing, and that one is just so bad. Did you get that? So Donald's saying they don't have anything like that. I thought other places around the world had those kind of clubs.
You'll be surprised how many of them do compared to how many of them don't. But we don't have cigar clubs. Like we don't have cigar memberships and shit like that here. Well,
It's
that
still
is
prosperity.
really, yeah, but that is really, really, really common in the US.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They have what we have, they have over there. So it's like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, in my opinion.
True.
Like,
I mean,
really.
we've got 3 whiskey clubs that I know of. You got the Whiskey Club, you got the Single Malt Whiskey Club, and you got Loot.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah. They're the 3 big ones that I know of. Because the Penguin was an add-on bottle for the Single Malt Whiskey Club, and their Glen Scotia exclusive was a add-on bottle for the Single Malt Whiskey Club.
I have to make sure that I get this year's Christmas countdown from Loot. I didn't get the whiskey calendar last year.
I haven't got a calendar in a while.
A mate of mine back east got theirs. Oh yeah, it's like $200 something for a calendar.
Well, I was getting the ones from Drinks by the Dram. By the time
oh my god, we should make each other a calendar.
Yeah, I know. That's what a lot of people do. I mean,
we should just do that.
5 calendars. Yeah.
We should just do that. We should just make each other a calendar, and we'll just do a quick 20-minute stream each night of the calendar open.
Well, we need to do a chocolate one. That's got to go in the fridge. Oh, yeah. And a whiskey one.
I cannot even with your chocolate debacle. Oh my god. Welcome to Australia, right?
Yep.
But yeah, all right. Let's organize it. Let's get it in the works. Yeah. There's a woman local to me who's selling these really, really cool bottles. I'll jump online and I'll get enough for us to make a calendar each, and I'll ship you up your bottles, like your little sample bottles. So shall discuss.
We shall discuss.
Shall discuss. So, but yes, so it's at 57 minutes. I am going to clock out at the 1 hour mark this evening because I have anime to binge watch because I don't know what self-care is. Going to sleep is not on my agenda this evening. So thank you.
Binging the hell out of Outlander.
Out of what?
Binging the hell out of Outlander.
You're such a Sally. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're like this adorable little 20-year-old woman at heart.
Well,
you just want to run wild and naked and in a field.
No, I'm not like. I just like period dramas. I love history, so I just love the history stuff. I mean, I love Downton Abbey.
Oh my god, I was thinking about binging that. I was thinking about binging that the other day. I've been watching Peaky Blinders. I've been watching Peaky Blinders.
Is so good.
Actually,
Peaky Blinders. Yeah.
The Peaky fucking Blinders. I had to stop watching it. I had to stop watching it because I couldn't talk to anyone, and it was coming out, and I was like, no. Stop it.
Brummy accents coming out.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, you are Australian. Stop.
You're not from fucking Burma.
So how do I tell people you have ADHD without telling people you have ADHD? You've never left the country other than a quick jaunt to New Zealand, and suddenly you're from Birmingham.
Yeah, there you go, Jim. I did not imagine you would watch Downton Abbey. I know.
It's because he's precious, leave him alone.
Upstairs. Yep, I grew up with upstairs, downstairs. I love Downton Abbey. Like we were talking on one of your streams a while back, I've been watching these couple websites where there's this Polish lady who now lives in England. And it's really cool. At the beginning of COVID, they couldn't do all their events because she's a dressmaker and she makes pretty much Victorian Edwardian era dresses and outfits. And they do all these events and she does all this outreach and stuff. But
this is the chick we were talking about, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is a different one, but she's originally Polish, but yeah, she makes amazing stuff. And on her videos, she goes through the whole costume, and she does horse riding, and she does everything from a sports outfit to a day outfit. You know, it's really cool, really interesting if you're into history. But she did a thing with her husband where they'd wear a period outfit and go for a walk around their village, and then everyone would have to guess what the period was.
I love that.
And
That's
then
fantastic.
on Instagram, and it went out through the internet, and everyone was guessing on the internet, and she was on the TV and papers and stuff. And
that's great.
So,
that's
I love that.
That's the best. All right, so we're at the 1 hour. So, shameless plug to this bitch right here. If you have not visited Ken's channel yet, please go and do so. Hit that like, subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell. That way you will get notifications for when Ken goes live. His content is phenomenal, legit. If you also like
20 minutes, I'll go live for a while.
There you go. So head on over to Ken's channel, load it up as we speak, load it up, and just pour yourself a dram or make yourself some waffles, something, and just chill out. Have some juice or some coffee and waffles. If you do feel so inclined to support either of our channels, we do both have respective PayPals in our notifications. Ken does have a Patreon as well for a special content that is Patreon supporter only. And my daughter has officially woken up. So, pardon?
When's your next stream with all your big bag?
My next stream, I will stream food Tuesday. I will stream a mystery snack bag on Tuesday. So yes,
cool.
I will. I'm very, very excited because I have my name down on a wait list for this one. And the lovely little Japanese girl, she sent me a text and she's adorable, so adorable. So shout out to Renee from Mayu Japan. So grateful, sweetie, absolutely so grateful. So yeah, if you do feel like supporting my channel, there is a PayPal link attached. All donations, big, small, does not matter. All very greatly appreciated because it is what will keep this channel running. Because I got kids, they're priority. So I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And I will catch you guys. Hang on, when are we streaming Star Trek?
Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday, yes.
Awesome. I will catch you guys on Saturday.
Yep, Whiskey Trek.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your night and your day. Think twice, make good choices, and please, dear God, don't forget to wash your hands.
Yep.
Bye.